Pisces, how y'all doing? I hope all is well. Pisces, we're going to jump right into your reading. But before we do, please hit the like, comment, and subscribe button and turn on your notification bell so you know when I post my videos and when I go live, since I go live every Sunday. All right, well, we do all signs. All right, let's get into Pisces. Clear messages for the Pisces energy. I crack myself up. What does Pisces need to know in love? Pisces passion. Try something that you've never done before. Here and now, I vow to be one with thee. Oh, somebody's in love. You're all I need. Okay, intuition. You already know the answers you seek. So if you've been looking for some type of information, or you've been a little bit questioning, maybe something, it could be anything, someone's intuitions, how you feel about someone, trust it. You already know that, okay? And we have protected. You are safe and divinely guided. We have healing at the bottom of the deck. So this could be a connection between you and someone that you're listening or trying to listen to your intuition about. All right, so whatever choice you make about this person, you're guided to make that decision, okay, whether that's to be with the person or to not be with this person. All right, okay, we have friendship. This friendship is leading to more, so you might be taking a relationship to a higher level of commitment. Like, you know, maybe we were just friends and you were just friends, and maybe there's going to be something a little bit more. Maybe someone could also be feeling rejected. Different pages in denial. That's a little bit different from this energy here. So this could be outside of you. Let me get one more. Pisces. All right. Awakening. Someone is undergoing spiritual transformation. All right. So there is definitely some change going on around you. There is a situation that you're connecting to, Pisces, where there is negative energy. Okay. So there is some time apart, but I feel like you and the person that you're connecting to, I feel like it might be because of some type of addiction, twin flame, because it might be some type of addiction or codependency with chemistry and addiction. There is like this energetic pull between the two of you, and that could be what's going on in your intuition. This could be your person that you're connecting to, so it may not even be you. You be like, I don't give a fuck about that person. I don't care. That it could be them, okay, Pisces? But let's go ahead and get into the tarot and see what it is that you need to know. We're going to start with the first three cards. The first three cards is usually indicative of the past situation between you and the person that's in your energy, that's on your mind. Pisces. All right, at the bottom of the deck, yeah, look at that Tower and the Five of Cups, Three of Swords. So Pisces, you could be actually, like right now or in the past, you were dealing with a breakup, and for some of you, you were feeling the loss of this connection. Okay, the Three of Swords energy talks about it could be a third party, or just some type of disappointment where you may have needed to hold back some type of communication or hold back your passions for this person with the Page of Wands. All right, Pisces. Pisces. The Judgment tried to come out. Pisces. Oop. I'm not going to take all of them, but I am going to recognize it for you so that you know what came out. You got the Star card, Page of Pentacles, and the Seven of Wands, okay? These are the three cards that also fell out of my hand. So what I am seeing here, Pisces, you or someone that you're connecting to in the past may have wanted there to be some type of, or had a lot of hope that there could be a spark of a brand new beginning here with the Seven of Wands. Like someone was willing to kind of like stand on what it is that they wanted, right? With the Nine of Swords, the Seven of Swords, and the Temperance energy, there is you could be connected to a strong air sign, doesn't have to be, or a Sagittarius. There is this energy that well, I feel like with the Nine of Swords, there was a little bit of hope here, right? Especially dealing with something from in this situation. Like you may have had sleepless nights, or you may have been feeling a little stressed in this situation. Someone made a plan to possibly sneak away, step away from the situation, step away, step out of the relationship to find some sort of stability or some type of balance. This could be you or the person that you're connecting to. This is past energy, but I feel like this could have been what caused the breakup. Tell me about this Nine of Wands. You may have used your intuition here. With the World card is showing up in the reverse. Okay, maybe you were trying to avoid it. You could be connected to another water sign like yourself, Pisces, or a strong Cancer energy. Maybe a fixed sign, Scorpio. Yeah, Ten of Wands. I feel like with the Nine of Swords here, I feel like you or the person that you're connecting to, or the situation between the both of you, you both were probably holding on to this relationship a lot longer than you should have, okay? And I feel like it was based off love. Like, it wasn't like you were just trying to hold on to somebody that you had no care for, right? You loved this person loved you. And I feel like you both were holding on to the relationship, trying to keep it from ending. But the truth of the matter was, it was a burden for the both of you. The Seven of Swords, somebody may have even stepped out, made some sort of plan to sneak away, being a little deceptive. Instead of just saying that, hey, this situation doesn't make me happy. Yeah, there goes the Emperor here. You can see that he was definitely hiding. Okay, maybe even starting a brand new beginning. This could be you or the person that you're connecting to. All right, someone started a brand new beginning, was didn't give a real good try to something, was being deceptive. Yeah. Pisces, somebody you could be connected to, an Aries, was possibly being deceptive, stepping out of the situation, not really committing themselves to separate or work on a situation. Temperance is here again. They may have felt like there was nothing to work on. Eight of Cups. There was nothing to work on, walk away from a situation to create some sort of stability or balance. Okay, tell me about the Temperance energy here. I feel like you may feel like you found it, or the person that you're connecting to. Yeah, you did. Maybe in someone from your past, someone that you're familiar with. Nine of Cups, yeah. Here goes the Five of Swords. Yeah, the Lovers. You found stability and balance somewhere else, or the person that you're connecting to found stability and balance somewhere else, while the other one was fighting, conflicted here. While the other one found some sort of victory in a connection, in a relationship. Yeah, but with this, we have the Ace of Wands, the Six of Cups, the Nine of Cups, and the Lovers here. Like, I do feel like someone reconnected or connected with someone that they found to bring them that emotional fulfillment, okay? This is something that passed, okay? Let's find out what's in the current situation for you and the person that's in your energy. Find out the current situation for Pisces. There's a current situation here for Pisces and the person that's on their mind. All right. We got the Ace of Wands, the Queen of Swords, and the Knight of Swords. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Star card. Okay. I do see that there are brand new beginnings for the both of you. It doesn't necessarily mean that those brand new beginnings are with each other. I still see that there is the energy of, cutting a situation off or being very analytical about the situation, either between one of you or both of you. I feel like it's both, okay, because we have strong sword energy here. You could be the feminine and the other one could be the knight, or vice versa. But I feel like although there is no real communication yet, yeah, I don't really see any communication with this one. I see the desire for communication, but let's talk about it. Tell me about the Ace of Wands. Because as we know, this is like about a brand new opportunity, a brand new beginning, a passionate new beginning. All right. Tell me about the Ace of Wands here. Yeah. Okay. There goes the Knight of Cups. So there could be some type of communication that could come, that may have already occurred in this situation. It could be coming for you soon if it hasn't already happened. The Wheel of Fortune and the Knight card, as we know, the Knight card refers to kind of like stepping away to allow the situation to be what it is, right? Like if it's going to come back, then it is going to come back. If it's not, it's going to go away, then that's what it is, right? The Wheel of Fortune is here to speak about divine timing, right? I still feel like there is this urge of not being really sure about the direction that either of you want to go in this situation. I feel like the decision has also been made, but there's still this, this back and forth, this juggling about the decision that has been made, because I feel like there was still a lot of passion regarding the situation, although there was a lot of stress and a little anxiety, not a little, because the Nine of Swords is a lot of it, and anxiety, and maybe even energies where there was lack of trust here. There was a lot of questioning and answers that was going on in the situation. And I'm also feeling like someone also is like in this place where they like to rush to a decision, right? So if they decided to move forward and go toward that peace, and that could be starting a new relationship, that's what they did in a hurry. Okay, they did that immediately. As soon as that relationship was over with you and them, they started to date someone new, or you did that. Okay, tell me about the Queen of Swords. Tell me about the Queen of Swords. This Queen of Swords, she kind of like means business. I don't see like she I don't feel like she is feeling very welcoming or very nice, if I can explain it that way. Yeah, you neither. All right, so you both are in the same energy, but it's so weird that there's still a lot of love in this energy. Or this could be talking about completion. Like even though there's a lot of love in this relationship or this situation between the two of you that has separated, it might be ending, right? Because the tens are endings as well, so that new things can come in, right? So maybe this cycle between you and this person is officially over. Maybe for some of you, a new cycle will begin, but others of you, I feel like that is the end of the cycle. The cycle has officially ended between the two of you. Like, although there's love, I feel like the both of you are using your logic. You're making head over heart decisions when it comes to the two of you. Like, it feels like this cycle is ended. I feel like you're both stressed about it. There's some type of plans or secrets about some type of lie that is, somebody feels that is still there. Maybe they feel like they might be caught, but ultimately they're holding on to something. Maybe this could be their feelings, maybe about the official end of this relationship. Tell me about the Knight of Swords. Tell me about the Knight of Swords. Knight of Swords. The Knight of Swords is a communicator. They want to talk about something, the truth of something. Okay. At the bottom of the deck, we got the Eight of Pentacles. Somebody's been working on themselves, looking for some type of answers, clarity. This could be clarity within themselves, clarity outside the situation. We got the Nine of Swords again, like something is bothering this person. Remember we were talking about something that is kind of like being, I don't really want to say, it could be hidden, right? Something that's kind of like under wraps, right? Somebody's worried about it being exposed. This could be what this is with this Nine of Swords. This is why this Knight of Swords is on his way, maybe to expose something or express something that, is causing them anxiety. For some of you, they may be wanting to make something fair, make something balanced. right? Maybe you feel like that there is a need to make something balanced, make something fair. We're going to get something, we're going to get this kind of clear when we go into the energy between you and your person separately about how they feel about you and how you feel about them, right? This is like this overall situation between you and the person that you're connecting to. I feel like ultimately someone desires for some type of balance. We see that here with with the temperance energy. We've seen the temperance come out twice in this reading. So someone really wants to create some sort of balance, healing in a situation. This could be healing in a relationship. Maybe they don't want to be enemies with you, right? Maybe you guys may not reconcile in any way, right? Right now or maybe in the future, but maybe they don't want to be your enemy, okay? Pisces, this could be you as well. You could be like, I don't want to, be your enemy, because we're seeing healing energy here as well. Maybe this is like a peace offering. All right, last set of 3 for Pisces. And this could be the potential outcome between the relationship between you and this person. Maybe there's a full stop in this relationship. Somebody might end up pregnant. 10 of Pentacles, Sun card, as well as the Four of Cups. Somebody may end up becoming a new mom, or that may have already occurred. All right. Okay, so the potential future between you and the person that you're connecting to. We got the Page of Cups, the Two of Cups, and the Empress energy. So I do see ultimately there's going to be some type of communication between the two of you. Like right now, it's very small, so it could just be like an invitation. Can we meet up for coffee or have a conversation over the phone and talk about, the things that we've been through? The person that you're connecting to could be someone that is very physically attracted to you. You could be very physically attracted to this person. And it could be just wanting to kind of like, release some stress, right? And that's not always necessarily true. This is only for those toxic energies. I don't see the devil, but I do see this energy where you both are very mental about this. I don't mean crazy, okay? What I mean is you very much in your mind about this ending of the relationship. We have the Two of Cups, and this talks about relationships, right? It also talks about making a decision, and a decision to create stability and balance and harmony in a situation, right? So this is not always just relationship wise, and I feel like somebody could be wanting to approach this situation, whether it's you or the person that you're connecting to create some type of balance and harmony into the situation. If you do reconcile, or if you do have this interaction between someone, there is this balance energy that is going to occur. The Empress energy, she's all of the queens in the deck, right? But she brings ultimate balance in a situation. So she may be using her charisma, her intuition, her expertise, her smarts, and her ability to be in charge or take charge of a situation, to, in essence, be the person that reach out and be the person to create stability in the situation. Maybe they're like, okay, this is causing too much strain on my mind, on my heart. 9 of Swords, 3 of Swords, 7 of Swords, Queen of Swords. This is causing too much strain, and I'm just ready to kind of like close out this situation, close out the chapter, right? And do it with grace. This could be you or the person that you're connecting to. Tell me about the Page of Cups. 4 of Cups. Yeah, there's an offer that could be on this way. Eight of Cups with the 4 of Swords. Okay, so someone is definitely afraid of this offer being rejected when they before they come to you. So they may be even thinking long and hard before they reach out. This could be you as well. So before any reaching out happens, there is going to be a long pause. All right, before they reach out, they may feel like there'll be some type of rejection, and I don't blame them, because the Queen of Swords is here and she don't look that very pleasant. The Tower is here. I do feel like somebody ultimately wants to bring some type of balance, bring, make things fair. My bad, y'all. Yeah, I know what I'm going through. Well, maybe you don't, because I only said it in Scorpio's reading. So I am going to invest in a camera because I'm using my cell phone. And when my phone gets overheated or if I run out of memory space, it stops the camera. So what I'm doing, I'm going to go ahead and invest so that we don't have to keep going through this. All right. And then I have to go through so much to get, once it does this, I have to go through so much, Pisces. Like I have to combine all the videos. I have to download iMovie on my thingy, my Bobby, on my phone, and I have to combine all of the videos, and then I have to edit it properly so it don't look choppy and weird. The things that I have to go through. Tell me what the Tower is. Yeah, Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, like I feel like this person wants to bring about some sort of change that will bring harmony into a situation. I feel like, yeah, like I said, I feel like somebody is saying, I'm so tired of being hurt and I'm so tired. It's exhausting. Someone's exhausted. Like, although this may not be a reconciliation between the two of you, somebody is saying, I'm done fighting. I'm done being angry. I'm done holding a grudge. I'm done not forgiving you. I'm ready to forgive you. It's kind of what I'm seeing. Tell me what the Two of Cups is. Or asking you for forgiveness. Tell me what the Two of Cups is. Yeah. For some of you, this person does really love you. So if they do come in, they may try to create some stability. Alright? Alright. There goes the King of Swords. Here, the Universe in the reverse, okay, with the Chariot, with the Three of Cups, like I said. All right, listen, here's the thing, okay, that I'm seeing, and this might be the reason why you guys may not get back together if you're thinking about getting back together. There is some unresolved issues. There are unresolved issues. And if one of the other is not willing to resolve the issue with the other, it's going to constantly cause a separation, okay? The unresolved issue may be imbalance, right? Maybe reciprocity. Like somebody may feel like they're doing more than the other. Someone may feel like there might be some juggling happening, which we kind of saw with the Three of Swords and the Seven of Swords and the Moon card. There's a lot of secrets that are occurring. And with the Queen of Swords, someone could want the truth of that. And if somebody is not ready to resolve the issue with the Queen of Swords, the ability to bring the relationship back is going to be hard, okay? I like to see when I like this deck because the King of Swords, although he's very intelligent, I love me a smart man, right? But although he's very intelligent, he's allowing his wisdom to, he's using his wisdom to put his sword down so that he can actually learn, okay? So I'm not saying that this is unchangeable. It is. It's changeable, okay? But it has to be how you say it? What's the term for it? An effort made, okay? It has to be an effort made. Tell me about the Empress energy for Pisces. You could be connected to a Libra, a Sagittarius, a fixed sign. Tell me about the Empress. Alright, you got the High Priestess here. Alright, the Six of Cups, the Hierophant, and the Five of Wands. Okay. Why the Five of Wands? This might be someone that you had either a long-term committed relationship with, or this is an ex-spouse. Five of Wands, Hierophant. Okay. I'm not sure why there's a huge secret. There's a big secret. I'm not sure why, but with the Knight of Pentacles, it does show that there is something that could have been a long coming secret. Like you may have needed to notice, or you may have needed to express this for a really long time, and you didn't, or they didn't. Okay, but yeah, the Five of Wands, there's some conflict within the way you guys see the perspective of things, right? Now, the Hierophant speaks of, yes, it can speak of higher levels of commitment, some type of higher entity, but it also speaks of learning, understanding, and also, I really hate to use it, but it makes sense here. Like karmic cycles, right? Now, this could be the challenge here, okay, with the Empress, the thing that to create some sort of balance and stability. I do feel like there's something from your past that needs to be talked about, addressed in this relationship. Okay, but let's talk about how you feel about this person. All right, Pisces. That was kind of long. All right, how does Pisces feel about this person? For some of you, if this is someone new for you, right? Maybe you need to talk about maybe your past relationships. And I don't mean in a way to let them know that, only you are sharing something from your past. They need to be sharing as well. And it needs to be even conversation. All right, not some narcissistic ass shit. Let me learn this person, and that way that I can use it against them later. Don't be a narcissist. Cross watcher or Pisces. All right, let's get into it. Eight of Cups. All right, how does Pisces feel about this person? Eight of Cups, Pisces. You have already walked away, or you are willing to walk away. All right. How does Pisces feel about this person? Pisces, you may feel like this person challenges you a lot. You may feel like they're very independent as well. You may feel like this person is independent, Pisces, but I do feel like you, in a way, admire this person for their independence, because you have this King of Wands energy here, okay? Also, like I was saying, I feel like you may feel like this person challenges you. Ooh. Challenges you to some degree. This is like a major pissing contest right here. Like, who's the strongest, who can make the rules, and who can move faster, who is wiser, who is smarter, kind of shit. Like, when that's not the way it should be between the two of you. Someone also is playing games as well. Maybe there's a lot of bickering, back and forth, fighting. You may also feel like this person's offers when they come towards you are very small offers. You could want to talk to this person as well. How does this person feel about Pisces? How does this person feel about Pisces? Eight of Wands. Okay. Hold on, y'all. Peace, Pisces. Sorry about that. I was playing it the first time, but it stopped on me. But what I was saying is, this person sees that you are investing your time and energy in something else, somewhere else. They also see that you are, or feel as if you have moved on. They they also feel like there may have been some manipulation on your part, Pisces, where they feel like they maybe you manipulated them to struggle or manipulate them to have some type of hardship. I also feel like you're dealing with an empress, okay? They want to communicate. I also feel like they either love you or they feel like you started a new beginning somewhere else. All right, Pisces. But I want to talk about this King of Swords and the King of Wands here. Why is that here? King of Swords, King of Wands. For some of you, you are both very masculine, strong energy. Two of Pentacles. Doesn't mean that it's same sex, but it very well could be. We got the Nine of Pentacles that came out, then the Sun, then the Ten of Wands in reverse, and the Ace of Cups. What I'm seeing here in this situation, Pisces, I feel like someone is, trying to release some type of burden here, so that they can start new. This is what you're saying about them. You're releasing the situation because there was definitely a challenge. I feel like Pisces, you are saying that you gained some sort of clarity about the situation and is choosing to take on a single role, to do things independently. All right, and it could be because of the challenge that was in this relationship. Okay, in the situation, the headbutting. Tell me about the Page of Cups. It almost feels like an apology. This is communication that's coming as well, Pisces. I feel like you want to talk to this person too with the Eight of Wands. This person wants to talk to you, but I feel like you want to talk to them too. But I feel like you want to wait till something is clear. King of Pentacles. Yeah. I feel like you want to wait until something is clear. Maybe when the Queen of Swords move into calmer waters, maybe you're looking or watching at watching this person to see if they cool down. Maybe you do an occasional temperature check on this person, can we talk? And maybe this person has you blocked, or maybe they're trying to find their own way, and maybe that's what you're waiting for them to do. Okay, but I'm also seeing the Knight of Swords energy here again. So you may be waiting for this person to kind of not be such in a confrontational mood. Maybe you're trying to avoid conflict. All right, tell me about the Five of Cups for how this person feels about Pisces. Maybe they're saying they also moved on to Pisces, but I feel like they're also seeing you as someone who's moved on. The Fool card, they didn't. The Fool card is in reverse. Maybe they want you to think they moved on, but the Five of Cups is here, but the World card is in reverse, okay? So maybe they want you to think they moved on. They didn't move on, all right? Or they think you moved on. You didn't really move on. Tell me about the Five of Cups in reverse. Yeah, Eight of Cups. It's coming in a challenging position, so I feel like they are trying to. If they haven't physically finally detached from you, Pisces, they I feel like they want to take a chance to come towards you. Okay, tell me about the Magician and the Nine of Wands. Tell me about the Magician and the Nine of Wands, the Strength card. This person is trying to manifest a way to kind of hold on to this relationship. Yep, Two of Cups. Your person, I don't know. Yeah, Four of Cups. They might send you an offer, Pisces. I feel like they want to be with you. Even though you guys butt heads and you challenged each other, I don't think this person see it as a bad thing with the Nine of Wands Magician. I don't think they see it as a bad thing. You might, because you didn't enjoy it. You feel like it was conflict. Tell me about the Ace of Cups. Seven of Pentacles. Wow. Your person is regretting. That's the Justice card. Your person is regretting the loss of this relationship. They see it as a loss, okay? The Tower energy is here again. What's the Tower? What's the Tower? Five of Swords. I think what's happening here is your person does not like rejection. Seven of Cups, King of Cups. Okay, your person doesn't like rejection because I feel like they love you, right? And they miss you and they want to invest in you, but the relationship is over. And I think that's something that this person has to come to terms with, has to come to an understanding. Maybe it's because you started a new relationship why you can't move forward with this person again. But I feel like this person wants to move forward with you, Pisces. Okay, yeah, new love. You started a new relationship. And the old one is unrequited. Yeah. We have express your love. Go ahead and make a romantic gesture. Okay, and we have give your relationship a chance. True love. All right, Pisces. It looks like the relationship, unfortunately for your person, is essentially over. And it looks like you started something new. So I think you are doing whatever is best for you, which is amazing. And your person will eventually move on. They feel like you moved on, but your person will eventually move on. All right, Pisces, this is your message. Peace.